Hi, everyone. So let me start with who TransDigm is. So this company, they are not Boeing or Airbus. You won't see their name painted on a plane. But if you ever flown on a commercial or military aircraft, also you interacted with TransDigm's parts. They make these highly engineered mission-critical components. Things like pumps, valves, actuators. Basically, the invisible hardware that keeps things safe and operational. So, what makes their model unique is the mix. Roughly half of their revenue comes from the aftermarket, maintenance, repair, and overhaul. So think about it, every aircraft flying today needs spare parts, service, and compliance with strict safety regulations. That's a recurring revenue stream. And because TransDigm often has proprietary design and FAA certifications, they enjoy what's almost monopoly-style pricing power. Airlines and defense contractors don't really have alternatives. So skipping all these from homework 8. Okay. So let's look at their business model map. So TransDigm, this company, we see their suppliers and key inputs, key clients, famous airplane manufacturers, airlines, and also military defense clients like the Pentagon, Lockheed Martin, and other companies. So their business including aircraft OEMs, commercial airlines, defense contractors, maintenance, repairs, distributors, business, and the general aviations. And let's look at the company's performance. So the company isn't just big, it's efficient. Over the last decade, TransDigm has averaged a 19% return on invested capital. So for context, most industry companies struggle to get above 10%, 15%. That's already really good. That means for every dollar they invest, they are squeezing nearly 20 cents of profit. So the net income in the fiscal year of 24 came in at about 1.48 billion and 7.9 billion of sales. So out of 7.9 billion of sales, net income was nearly $1.5 billion. A margin that most manufacturers can only, they couldn't catch that. And when you zoom out, shareholders have been rewarded handsomely, a 29% of CAGR over the last 10 years. So to put it in perspective, a $10,000 invested in 2014 would be worth $127,000 today. That's not just operational success, that's seriously value creation. And we can see here is a signals for strong capital allocation, the market trust. And this is not just operational performance. It's value delivered direct to shareholders year after year. Okay, let's look at the cash flow and the capital allocation part. Profitability is half of their story. So what I find even more impressive is their free cash flow. So in the last year alone, TransDigm generated 1.9 billion in free cash flow, which is about a 22% margin. That means after paying expenses, reinvesting in business, and covering debt service, they still produce cash that can go back to shareholders. And this isn't a one-off. From 2020 to 2024, free cash flow has grown steadily, proving they are not just profitable on paper. They are actually converting those profits into real usable cash. Look at their competitive advantage and why they are able to do this consistently. Two reasons. First, pricing power. Because their products are proprietary and safety critical, customers don't switch suppliers. So that gives them monopoly-like control over pricing. Second, aftermarket resilience. Even aircraft sales slow down. The installed base of thousands of planes around the world still needs servicing. That makes the business less cynical than typical aerospace OEMs. So it's like owning a tow booth on every plane. You may not build the aircraft, but you collect the rent every time it flies. So that's their income, based on their income statement. There's their business value creation and income statement. Yeah. So pulling it together in fiscal year 24, TransDigm delivered nearly 8 billion in revenue, 1.48 billion in net income, strong gross margin above 55%, and free cash flow margins north of 20%. These aren't fluke numbers. They've been consistent for over a decade. So when we look at this company, I don't just see an aerospace supplier. We see a business that has figured out how to turn niche engineering into a recurring, high-margin, cash-generating machine. And that's why, despite the debt they carry and the capital intensively of aerospace, I'm bullish on their long-term outlook. So yeah, thanks for watching, and this is a great company. Company was started in 1993, and yeah, it's a great buy. And thanks for watching.